Before you jump off, though, I wanted to say, how about that reality stone?
How about
reality stone?
Oh, you mean the real reality stone?
The real one.
The real one.
You catch that?
That's we caught it.
That's some crazy shit.
Oh boy.
In fact, dare I say, that shit's a little bit too crazy. Because I feel
which was it again?
the reality stone in the
Marvel tournament,
Battle for the Stones, Marvel vs. Capcom thing.
Oh my god!
The last one we
Wasn't
talked.
it like I'm gonna fuck up your team?
No,
that's the Mind
was mine.
Stone.
That's mine,
That was
right.
mine.
Okay.
So the latest one was revealed as reality, and that is I get to set 3 of your buttons.
Yes.
And to me, that's going too far.
Because that's a
it's
real
like,
world physical change.
So the whole thing is what it does is it changes the feeling of this from being like it's a goofy but still real tournament into this is a complete farce.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And sort of the reason why is because every other consequence, even the I pick your team for
you can plan for.
you can still play the video game.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can play it.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard and ridiculous, but
I have
these
characters I hate,
obstacles
but, yeah.
are not like no, like you know what I mean? Like you're driving a car and your gas pedal is there and your brake is there and you have
Yeah.
a steering wheel. The moment you're like, nah, dude, the gas pedal's back here now. You know, like you're like, okay, well, that's not a race anymore.
Yeah.
You know, let me choose a shitty car. Right, do weird things to my car if you must, but at least let me drive it.
My
you know?
favorite suggestion, which I believe is
agree.
actually impossible, was to map start to like jab,
Sure.
and just cause instant disqualification,
or put tag on options so that you have to reach around.
Oh,
the
that's
stick.
great! Do that.
Yeah, so you reach around the stick for the most basic important function. Like no, it you know.
Oh,
but,
Wooly, I have a quick question for Marvel. For your button layout, where do you have tag and?
tag is hard punch and stone is hard kick.
Okay, thanks.
That's what I do, but yeah,
I was having trouble having those reversed. I'll give that a shot.
But no, I feel like they should keep these rules, or should have kept these rules to like playing with the pools, playing with the bracket,
Playing with the tournament.
playing with the tournament structure
Yeah, I
itself,
agree.
and like that's where the shenanigans come in. I feel that like getting into gameplay, character picks, all right, you know, that's the limit.
That's like the next level.
But that's the hard limit.
Yeah.
Buttons is way too goofy.
I would actually like. I agree with you to a degree, even though I love how stupid the gimmick is, but I think that it should have all been one or the other. So I think that if they wanted to do stuff like that fucks the physicality of the tournament,
Go all in.
that they all needed to be physical impediments, such as
Yeah,
the reality
to
stone
keep it fair, yeah.
is at some point in your match, someone's going to throw a glass of cold water in your face.
Well, that's what me and Willie were saying last time. We were like, okay, now we're doing farcical, like our own bullshit. Like you web someone up with duct tape.
Yeah. on
And
their
like
seat.
that's where your tournament becomes a joke.
But like the closest thing to a version of what the reality stone that I can imagine that I'd be like, again, that's a hard limit, is like your stick is replaced with a controller or vice versa. Or
That'd be fucked.
Where you're like, that's if you don't know, if you're not good enough on both, then that's a challenge or whatever.
Oh,
But-
here's one for the Space Stone. You have to sit like 8 feet back from the setup.
That's
you're in a box. Yeah. No, there's
you have a tiny window in your box to look out.
Everyone's ideas are better than the
Power Stone. Sometimes your fucking controller just gets unplugged and then replugged in, but it's not a DQ.
Nah.
Nah, what would be? No, somebody punches you.
Punches you in the shoulder.
Yeah, in the shoulder. Gives you a good Charlie horse right in the middle of the match.
No.
Yeah.
No, so that's what it is. The button mapping is like
It's too much.
It's too much.
I want to see I'm so desperate. So while I admit that it is stupid, I am now like desperate to see the grand finals for that fucking tournament, because they're going to be 3v3 with those. Like if the person gets a Power Stone, Mind Stone, and Reality Stone, fuck.
Yeah, and that's
If
how
someone gets a stone, are they exempt from trying at the next tournament to get another?
Yeah, you can't. Right
can't have
now
two.
in the preliminaries phases,
But-
you can't have 2 stones.
But in the
Okay.
final,
In
you
the-
will be able to get other people.
yes,
Okay.
in the final bracket, you can take the stones of people that
if you
beat.
beat someone that has a stone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
So moving forward, no one dies and is holding on to a stone that they haven't
Okay.
used, type of thing. You know.
like it'll always be used.
Yeah. And now and you saying that you got to see that is like that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
Right. So they know that this is happening during the Capcom Cup part, and people are going to be watching Street Fighter, but people are going to be watching Marvel to see this goofy shit.
I think there's a place
spectacle.
I think there's a place, and it's the primary place for real competition. But I would love for goofy, officially sanctioned, but goofy idiot tournaments to also go alongside them.
The problem is who's going to put money into that long term?
Money.
You know what I mean?
Cool people.
This is pushing a new product that they just released at the end of the day. So